In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a desktop background in Macromedia Fireworks. Now to open Macromedia Fireworks, you need to go to Start, All Programs, look for Macromedia and Macromedia Fireworks. So it's Start, All Programs, Macromedia and Macromedia Fireworks. Okay, once Macromedia Fireworks opens, we need to create a new document. So we go to File, New. Now for a desktop background, we need to make it the size of our screen. So we're going to start with a standard resolution. 1024 by 768. And again, I'm just going to select a custom color. So I'm just going to try a very light color and click OK. And then make it full screen. Now, just so I can actually see what I'm doing a bit better, I'm going to change the view, or change the magnification of my document. So I'm going to click on this little arrow at the bottom here and change it to 66%. Okay. Right, first thing I'm going to show you is how to use some of the shapes. We're going to be creating our desktop background by just using these three tools here on the left hand side. The first one is the rectangle tool. Now to change the shape, if you click and hold on the rectangle tool, you can actually change to any one of these four shapes. So I'm going to try just starting with a circle. And you'll notice my cursor's changed. So I can now click and drag and draw a circle onto my screen. If I want to move the circle, I just click on the black pointer tool and then I can click and move my circle. If I want to make my circle bigger, I can go to Modify at the top, Transform and Scale, and then I can actually make it a bit bigger or a bit smaller. Now what you should have noticed as well is that once you've created a shape on your canvas, at the bottom of the screen you'll see a properties window for that shape. So in the properties window I can actually change the colour of the shape. I can change the texture, and I can also add some effects. So if I click on the plus sign next to effects, I could maybe add a glow, and I can change the size or the offset of the glow and also the colour. I can also add multiple effects. So if I click on the effect again, I can add another effect over the top. So I might try and make it look a bit more kind of 3D. And what you will need to do is try and be quite creative with this and use the shapes to actually build up your desktop background. The more creative, the better. Now, the second thing I'm going to show you is how to use the line tool. If I click on the line tool here, I can draw a line across my canvas. Now, at the moment, it's not particularly interesting, but if I want to change some of the features of the line, I just go to the properties window at the bottom, down here, and I can change the weight of the line. I can also maybe add a glow again by using the effects. And change the amount of glow I'd like. And again, I can play around with different effects. The last thing I'm going to show you with the line tool is how to do a curved line. So once I've drawn a straight line onto my canvas, if I click on this freeform tool on the left hand side, I can actually start dragging my line out into various different positions. And again, it's completely up to you how you want it to look. Now that you've got these newfound skills, what I'd like you to do is have a go at creating your own desktop background. Now remember, I want you to use your imagination and try and be as creative as possible.